Okay. This is where it started to feel different for me.
Different how?
Like I couldn't just keep refining anymore. It was still working. But it wasn't going anywhere.
So what did you do?
I stopped.
You stopped?
Yeah. Instead of asking again, I looked at what came back. Unleash your creative AI engine.
Series 2, the conductor working with the system. Not just prompting it.
What actually changes when you step in? Here's what usually happens. You ask. You get something back. And you immediately try to improve it.
Right. That's what we've been doing.
But here's the moment that changes everything. You don't ask again. You pause.
That feels unnatural.
It does. Because the system has momentum.
The interaction is designed to continue.
And if you don't interrupt it, it will keep going in the same direction. So I started actually reading what came back. Not to fix it, but to decide what mattered.
So what did you see?
Mostly, nothing. It looked fine. Clean. Complete. But there was nothing there I'd put my name on.
That's the part people don't say out loud.
Yeah. It's passable. But it's not yours. And then, every once in a while, there was a line. Not polished. Not even fully formed. But it had something.
Like what?
A direction. A tone. A phrase that felt just a little more alive.
It carries potential, but not completion.
And that's the part you don't fix. You follow it.
So instead of improving everything, you're choosing one thing to pay attention to.
So instead of rewriting everything, I stayed with that one line. I didn't try to clean it up. I asked it to push in that direction.
So you're not fixing, you're extending.
Exactly. Just to see where it goes. And at first, it actually looks promising. You get more detail. More structure.
So it feels like you made the right call.
Yeah. For a moment. And then something starts to happen. It gets longer. More polished. But it starts to lose what made it interesting.
So it's improving. But drifting.
The structure is strengthening. But the signal is weakening.
And this is where you have to decide. Do you keep following it? Or do you stop?
And that's not obvious.
No. Because it still looks good. But you can feel it slipping. That's the moment you don't ignore. So this is where I started doing something different. I didn't keep going. I stopped it.
Even though it still looked good?
Especially because it still looked good. That's the trap.
Surface improvement can conceal structural drift.
So instead of following it, I pulled it back. Back to that original line. The part that actually had something in it.
So you don't keep building on the drift. You reset to what mattered.
You're not fixing the output. You're reading it. The system has momentum. You're deciding when to resist it.
And that's the shift. You're not just letting it run. You're shaping the direction. Deciding what deserves to continue. And what gets cut. So if you look at what just happened, I didn't ask better questions. I made decisions.
You stopped. You picked something. You followed it. And then you stopped again.
That's the pattern. Pause. Select. Follow. Interrupt. Return.
You are not refining the output. You are directing the process.
And that's the difference. Not slop. Something you'd actually stand behind.
So what should people actually try?
Next time you get an output, don't touch the prompt. Just look at it. Find one thing that feels even slightly more alive. And follow that. Even if it feels slower. That's where the real work starts.